Hello, my name is Leo and welcome to another week of Tokimeki Memorial forever with you. So, happy Easter. I have Easter eggs. But, I mean, I'll be honest with you, I've been eating them like all week. Because they actually came, what, last Saturday? Maybe, and I've just been hoarding them until actual Easter. Oh, fuck. But I say hoarding them because what I mean is I've already eaten like 2 packets of them. When I say 2 packets, I mean... What did you just drop? I don't know. That was a pen. Like this big bag of eggs. How many eggs are in this thing? Oh, it's 440 grams there. So I got 2 of those. I've eaten 1 of those and I ate another smaller packet that were caramello eggs, i.e. instead of just solid chocolate eggs, they got like gooey, yummy stuff inside of them. I'm not getting any more. That's a lie. So, we're being bonded by Bolka. We are. And as I can see, as I read every week, I'm dating green-haired girl Nozomi Kiyokawa. So hey, I got a new phone. We'll talk about my new phone. I say new phone, it's a used phone. Right. I paid enough money for it though. Anyway, it's a really weird design. Like it's flat in the back, but if I took it out, you know, I took it out of the case. Because I had to buy a case for it because it was driving me insane. I don't want the case anyway. So, on the back of the phone, where the cameras are, it's actually like raised. So if you put it down, the cameras are like right up on whatever you put it on. Which, you know, I usually don't like. I usually put it on like a deck of cards or I don't know, soft sheet of something. But now I've got this case, it's got a ring, which I thought I wouldn't care about, but I actually really need it. But it actually has a card holder. I don't think it can fit much more than 2 cards. I've only got 1 card in there, which is my cashless payment thing, so I can beep at it. Convenience stores. And I thought I wouldn't give a shit about this ring thing, but if you look at the shape of it, the ring sort of sticks out like this, right? And because of the center of gravity is like messed with it, if I put it straight down like a deck of cards on the table, it'll do this. It'll go. So the top of the phone will be facing. It won't be sitting flat. It doesn't sit flat on the table. But if I use the ring like this, I can actually like prop it up. It's so stupid. Yeah, it is. So anyway, it took me a full day or so of slowly whittling away and getting it to be perfect, exactly how I like it. Thankfully, the overlay that I use on my Android, and I had to use an older version of said overlay because the newer versions make my Evangelion clock disappear. But you can back it up, so I just backed it up. So I didn't have to. What did I have to? I had to back up my line conversations with it. I didn't have to do it, but I thought I'd do it anyway. I had to back up that. I had to back up my notes, my little pages of notes. That I was gonna like do it an old-fashioned way, but that would be a pain in the ass. Whatever. There's only one thing I don't. Well, there's 2 things I don't like about this phone. One, it doesn't have a headphone jack, which sucks. It's in the mail. I'm buying a thing that plugs into the power jack that splits into a power and headphone jack. But what a pain in the ass. There's totally space for it. Just put it in there. Anyway, and the other thing it doesn't have is my old phone. When you've plugged it in, when you're charging it. There'd be a little, I don't know where the light actually is. I don't know, there's a light somewhere, there's a light here somewhere. That'll light up green if it's charging. I forget, I think it's like, there's different colors. There is a red, an orange, and a green, I think, but I don't know what the different colors. I think green is like, it's fully charged, I don't know. But it also blinks a color if you've got like a message or an email coming through, and that's really nice to know. Like one, it's nice to know when it's charging because I got shitty cables. It is in fact charging now. I mean, you know, sometimes you don't know if it's charging or not. And it's nice to have a light, because I usually turn the screen off when charging, because it'll charge faster then, right? Theoretically. Also the font on the top bar is like really small. I've like increased it to like as large as you can get. It's still tiny. I haven't used it for a long time, but I've got the old Snake Life Bar from Metal Solid 4 widget that tells you how much battery you've got. It's pretty funny. Anyway. Also, Nikke works on this phone, so now I can play Nikke on my phone. Yay! It actually isn't as good as I thought it would be, because the way I was doing it, which was having Nikke, the PC version of Nikke on my computer, and then remote desktoping on an app on my phone, the best thing about that was all the hard work of the game was being done by my computer, not my phone, so I could do whatever the fuck I wanted on my phone. I could close it, I could fucking do all sorts of things. But with this, the moment you kind of get out of Nikke, when you go back into it, you gotta reload the game. Like the loading screen at the beginning of the game, which takes fucking forever. So, I don't know. I think I might get the remote desktop app on. I might use it. Unfortunately, you can't do both. You can't be logged in on the PC version and the phone version at the same time. Which kind of sucks. Was there something else? We can play Nikke on it. Oh, also I can use the Android Auto in my, I'm just gonna reset this thing. The Android Auto in my car, in my Subaru. Which I haven't been able to do since I bought it 6 months ago. Because my old phone, it'll connect, but then, and it works, except for the navigation. The navigation will just be like, looking, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck you are, where are you, dude? If I set up a route, it'll do it, it'll set it all up and everything, and then it'll just like lose track of where the car is. The map's there, so I've used it to go to places by like scrolling up the map and trying to figure out where I am. But yeah, it's nice that it actually just works now. It just works. Except when it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't work. But... in other news, the end of, I think it was like Christmas last year. It was definitely around Christmas time. Was Christmas a Monday last year? No, it was Wednesday. Just one I went there on Monday. Doesn't matter. The point is, they had like a full checkup thing, right? And they've just come back with the results. And a lady who, I think the wife has said she doesn't have a job. Like, she just like volunteers to drive around and talk to people about their health. Like, great. Anyway, so like, was that Monday that happened? Monday or Tuesday? All I know is like, a majority of my day was ruined. Because, well, a few things compiled, but we just sat outside this room. There was like a little bench there in the garden. We talked about how I'm getting too much sugar. Don't stop eating fruit. I'm like, I don't actually eat that much fruit. I just recently decided to start drinking like 100% fruit juice because it's healthy, right? Right? No? Guess not. It's got too much fucking sugar in it. Alright. I guess I won't do that then. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, she's like, oh, do you drink? I'm like, yeah. It's like, oh, how much? Oh, I only drink once a week. Oh, okay, that's good. But then like, okay, full disclosure, once a week, but I drink a lot on that one day. It's like, yeah, you should probably not do that. I'm like, so I've got this much rum left, that much rum left. That's my last bottle, and I've got like a bottle. I've got like 2 liters of Coke left, I think. I don't know how much that's gonna last me, but tonight, it's Saturday, so tonight might be my last drinking night. I might have to stop drinking, which sucks. Yeah, and I also start exercising again, like you were doing. I know, I was doing it, and then I stopped. Well, I went to Australia, and it was Christmas, so I stopped. And then I never picked it back up again. Good job. Yeah, alright. Fine, I guess I'll do it. Alright, whatever. Any other interesting news? Not really. Okay. Let's find out what we're doing. We're doing style. That's all we're doing now. We're just styling. I need to actually go on dates. Well, you got a good point there. What are you doing? Oh. I was gonna do one of these things, yeah. Because apart from like looking at it, like yeah, figuring out what you're gonna do, which I think according to you. Hey, what is she like? Was she like? Hang on, put it back on. You bastard. Fucking bastard. Exercise is at 191. That's really high. Health is 155. Stress is getting up there, though. Is that 90? That's 95. Maybe don't have the stress go above 100. Alright, let's have a stress. Let's have a stressless week. What's the calendar looking? Good question. Do I have a date? You have a date next week. What is that? That's shower date. That's not next week, you idiot. Okay, I'm sorry, next week in the game. Well, next week... this is... I know what you mean. Sorry. The week after next. Sure, thank you. But the point is, I don't have anything going on this week. But that's a date with Kyokawa. So I need to get a date with Bolkart. Take a little park or something. Anyway, let's rest. That's fine. How far I go? 90, 87, 84, 81. It's not that high. No. And my style went down. It did. Alright, what can we do? We need to call someone for a date. Right. What? Oh, that's fine. Right, I need to figure out... So what is Bolkart like? I don't care what Bolkart likes. Well, actually, that's important. We took it to the game center last. Okay. And what? Okay, fine. She likes... What does she like? She likes stuffed animals. That's it. That's what you got? That's all I got for her. Fuck, okay. Well, we're taking Nozomi to the aquarium. Yeah, because you thought she likes swimming. So maybe... she'd like... sea creatures because they also swim? That's a bit of a stretch. It is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, let's call Bolkart. Which one's Bolkart? It's that one. That's Bolkart right there. Okay. Where do you want to take her? Well, not the game center. Or you take her to karaoke? Fuck no. I bet you if you ask for a date like next week, she'll reject you. Because it's too early. But then maybe the bomb will go away because you've asked her on a date. Right? Maybe? Okay. Let you know, I can't. Oh, today's the 27th. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. Right, okay, that makes sense. Let's ask her for a date on Saturday. Let's go to karaoke. I don't want to go to karaoke with fucking Bolkart. Come on, it'll be fun. Like you said, you don't want her to say yes. Right? Okay. I don't know if what you're saying is actually a real thing, but fuck it, let's do it. Would you like to go, what is that? Was that Children's Day? No, Children's Day is the 5th. That's Constitution Day. Is that actually, I don't think it has anything to do with the Constitution. Well, no, because the war ended, July? I mean, you mean Japan surrendered, yes. June? July? Whatever. Yeah, I think that's just a funny day. Fuck, she said yes. Alright, I guess I'm taking her to... Okay, so what is it? It's, what day did I say? The 3rd. Fuck. Alright, the 3rd of May? That's right. We're going to karaoke. Karaoke. Okay. Cool. I gotta do it with Bolkart. So next week's gonna be a bit busy. Next week's gonna be a little bit busier. We do have 2 dates? Wait, what are we on now? 6? Really? Okay. Show me the calendar. Yeah, no, you're right. You got 2 dates tomorrow, next week. One here on Tuesday and one here on Saturday. Then Sunday you can ask someone else for a date. Yeah, I guess so. What if you could ask, like on Sunday, ask for a date the next day? I don't know. Maybe. Alright, well that's it. That's it for today. I'm gonna eat another leg, of course you will. But when we come back next week, we'll play some more Tokimeki Memorial for overdue. But for now, my name is Leo. Hang on, wait, I'm not ready. But for now, my name is Leo, and I'll see you next time.